Sonny, like I said, Sonny or Captain Oral, however you want to call him, he is a very important figure, and not just to the history of the family, to the museum itself. Like I said, he donated 80% of the artifacts we have here. He was very involved in the restoration process. Just like his grandparents, he was a philanthropist. He was involved in children's activities in Virginia, where he would later live. Navy veteran, all around good guy.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, well, let's see more. Justin, is this the main bedroom?
This is the master bedroom.
Oh.
We lovingly call it Grandma and Grandpa's room.
Okay.
So this is where Robert and Mary slept. This is where they started their day and ended their day. So there's a few artifacts that are very special in here, and again, it kind of does feel like a grandma's bedroom almost. You have the perfumes on the bureau there. A few artifacts I want to point out though: the hair wreath. A lot of people are weirded out when they see this.
But that's beautiful,
It
though.
is gorgeous. So what's really nice about this, like earlier I said that we always assume Victorians are these cold, distant people. This is an act of love, right? Yes, it's human hair, but it's sentimentality, right? People often would take the weird stray hairs from their comb and save them and trade it with each other. One other thing to mention, of course, on a somber note is Donald Whaley's portrait, their son. That's the last known portrait of him before he passed away. A little fun thing I can show you on this floor, the secret staircase.
Uh-oh. That's the staircase where he could escape, right?
Escape the social engagements.
How fun is that? We need more of these in the houses that we build these days, right? How cool. All right, well, lastly, where are we, Justin?
Yeah, so we're actually in the maids' quarters right now. So this whole tour, we've talked about the wealthy, right? But we should probably talk about the 99%ers, right? The rest of us that work for the wealthy. Right. So the maid's salary kind of fluctuated depending on the family she worked for. Most of these women were around the age of 14 to 16, immigrants, primarily from Ireland. She would have been paid about $1 a month.
Wow.
Which was decent wages for the time period. She's not paying rent or utilities, right? But in return, you know, she's getting up at 4 in the morning and not going to bed till midnight. Yeah. The other nice thing, though, for these young women that are working for families like this, they become the wards of the family. So they're morally protected by the Whaley family and families like them. The last maid to work here was a woman named Mary Coates. And she actually went on to become a school teacher.
Wow.
Mrs. Whaley made it her mission to teach all of her maids. Primarily, a lot of them came here not knowing how to read or write. On their off time, she would actually give them lessons.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. All right, well, Justin, for those who want to come check out the Whaley House, tell them how they can find out more information.
Yeah, you can check us out at www.whaleyhouse.com. Or you can give me an email at director@whaleyhouse.com. We're on Facebook. Just look us up, Whaley Historic House, Flint, Michigan. You can see a lot of our fun programs. We offer memberships. Like I said, there's something for everyone. You know, for the little ones, for the older crowd. You know, there's something for everybody to do here.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for the wonderful tour.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming.